First of all, I would like to pay homage to the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha, and I would like to respect all venerable, and especially venerable here, and say hello, lay people. So today, I and venerable Saiha want to explain, you can say, the lesson that I study from the past until now in Buddhism. You can say study from Buddhism, study from friends, study from the teacher, and study from you can say environment or in society as well. Question I want to ask when was I. So what is the lesson? The best lesson that you study from Buddhism when you are in the monkhood. So what is the lesson that you study from Buddhism?
Yes, thank you. There's a lot of lessons that I have learned from Buddhism, like committing good thing, about committing when you are committing the bad thing, you got back the bad thing. If you committing the good thing, you gain the good thing. Or
Good result.
yeah. So that this is what I have learned from Buddhist. This is what I have learned from Buddhism. And there are a lot of things more, like can say that the Buddhism have influence on what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Like mostly about the way of people live, about the truism, the fact thing. Buddha told us about what is the true, and facts in the society or in the world. Like what I have learned from Buddha is about I'm not immediately to believe untrue thing. You can say that nowadays in our society, many people they believe on the stuff that untrue. Like as you can see in the social media, many people lies to each other. All those in Buddhism, some person who are commit or like provide the advice or provide the opinion that is opposite from Buddha advice. Mean that they tell a lie or they edit the Buddha advice to be wrong. I mean that. So this is what we see in the society. And also what I have learned from the Buddhism as well. So that's why I'm not believe anything immediately without considering.
Yeah. Good.
So I've know how to use considering or like critical thinking.
Yeah.
The people must have critical thinking. If you don't have the critical thinking, you might be immediately or easily to believe something or someone that are a liar and they told you the untrue thing. Yeah. So this is what I have learned from the Buddha or from Buddhism. Yeah, I think that's all. Yeah. There are a lot of things, but this is just a short opinion. Yeah. What I've like found.
Yeah. This is my take. The second question I want to ask you: what is the lesson that is studied from your friend?
And
recently.
Yeah, what I have studied from my friends, there are a lot of things as well, like about solidarity, helping, or communication in community.
Yeah, good.
If you learn from the friends, there are a lot like about the way of living, especially about solidarity.
Yeah.
If you live in one society, you got to like know how to helping each other. You cannot live alone in one society. If you live in society, it means that you have to get in touch with other people. You got to communicate with them in case sometimes you got seriously ill, and you live alone. How could you survive your life if you have no friend? So friends is very important. Like associate with a friend is not only look at the benefit, but also we have to sacrifice on them as well. We have to help them in case, like for example, is our friend have no money to support the study, but we have a little bit. We can have them as much as we can,
Yeah, good.
right? It's not about look at the benefit only one side.
Yeah.
We have to get the benefits to each other.
Yeah, good.
I mean just like that.
Yeah, good.
And about like studying.
Yeah, study.
To me, if I get lost in my way of studying, my friend always encouraging me, inspiring me or boost me to study, just like that. And I also ask advice from them which way I should go, and they ask about what I face or encountered in my life, and then they find the solution for me, and I get the solution and I get advice from them, and then if the advice is I should like take to in my life, in my reality, I'll take them. Yeah. This is what I have learned from my friends.
Yeah, thank you so much, Venerable. And the third question, I want to ask you, what is the best lesson that you learn from your teacher in school, private school and public school?
About the thing or the lesson that I have learned from my teacher is about hard skill and soft skill.
Yeah.
What are the hard skill and soft skill? Hard skill, it means that the skill that you can make the life survive.
Yeah.
Like if you learn about IT, it means that this is hard skill.
Yeah.
About soft skill, it means the way you live can related to leadership or the way you associate with the society.
Yeah, good.
This is what I have learned from the teacher. So that's it.
Yeah, that the last question I want to ask you, what is the best lesson that you learn from environment around you and society? You know?
Yeah, about the society, I'll see a lot of things that I can learn from. Like before, I think that in one society it very peacefully, but in fact, it's not peaceful. Sometimes the people or the like, I mean that the people are suffering a lot from their life, just like that.
Yes, thank you so much, Venerable. Yeah, but thank you so much for your sharing about your daily life. That the best lesson that you learn from your friend, learn from Buddhism, learn from your friend, learn from your professor, your teacher, public school and private school. Because nowadays you study public school and private school, right? English. And the last point you mean that you learn from social media. You can say society, and you learn from environment around you. Very, very useful in our present day, our daily life in the present day. Because nowadays you can say technology, technology. So you use computer, you use mobile phone to study English on social media. You research something in Google, and you want to understand about general education from YouTube. Because some good speakers in around the world, they share the knowledge in Google, in YouTube, in social media as well. So learn from social media very important in our society in the present day. If you want to develop your ability, you want to develop your knowledge, your education, learn in social media. Learn from social media very important. And study at school, study with your teacher in school, private school and public school very important for me. That the best point that I study from Buddhism, mean that I know everything that related to become a good person in our society. Example, Buddha is about bodily action, verbal action, and mental action. And Buddha is about, you can say, for the lay people, also for the Buddhist monk, self, samadhi, panya, you can call morality, concentration, and wisdom. So 3 points, you can say very important in our Buddhist monk in the present day. You practice morality. Morality, you can say, have a lot of types, have a lot of types. So, and concentration, have a lot of types as well. And wisdom, very important in the present day. You do something, don't forget practice wisdom. Wisdom, you can say, very important. general, you can say education very important as well. You can say how critical thinking when you want to do something, learn from your friend, learn from your teacher, learn from your parent as well, your family, and learn from your environment around you. You can say society very very useful for your daily life in the present day. Thank you so much, Ben Bosaiha, for your sharing about your experience and sharing about your education that you get from your teacher and your friend and everything. Yes, thank you so much, all of you.